Warning, the following stunts are done by trained professionals. Actually, we're not trained. Robbie is just a dumbass and decided to do a drunken fantasy football podcast. The thoughts, opinions, and takes are ours and ours only. It is not our fault if you lose in fantasy football or sports gambling. Viewer discretion is advised.
The fuck did y'all think this was? Y'all thought that was come up in this bitch? Just all fucking sad and depressed? Nah, nigga, you know what the fuck this is? It's the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your boy Rumboyz Robbie, and we are back after a 2-week hiatus. After Super Bowl, we are back. Guess who's back? Back again. The Rumboyz back.
Who's back?
Tell your friends. Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? We are.
Nah. Fuck yeah, Mike. So happy to be back. I know Taco, he's on his way.
Yeah,
usual.
he's on his way.
Likely. Likely. Yeah. At some point. But I want to first begin by shouting out you and Taco. I want to give a special, thanks, Jamie. I want to give a special thanks to Aiden. Some folks in the chat, Leaves, Eric, may not know, but we turn over a new leaf. Rumboyz Robbie, breaking news. Went through another breakup.
I was laughing at Eric's comment, not you.
Went through another breakup. Do I hurt? Absolutely. But we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be okay because we're a community that stays together, that rocks together through thick and thin. This ship sails through all through all tides as they rise high and low. So we're just gonna keep sailing the 7 seas, doing our damn thing. Robbie's the Connor McDavid of relationships. I know, right? I know. I need to stop having such a big heart, and I just But yeah, we're gonna have a good ass stream. We're gonna get into it. Before we get into it, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do, dilly. We love and appreciate all of you. Where the fuck is my lighter? I got my torch. We're gonna light a candle. Shout out to my mom's candle and fuck. Shout out to my mom's candle and cologne line. Well, motherfucker, I was about to light a candle.
Yeah, that's funny.
You.
That is funny.
What's funny?
Just how all of a sudden it didn't work.
Right? It's okay. I used one candle to light another candle. It's candleception. It's candleception. Yeah. Hey, move on or be moved on from, and we are gonna be doing the moving on from. So that's how the fuck we gonna do this shit. Tune into the Rumboyz, where the fantasy kings reside. Gang, dilly. Y'all know what the fuck the vibes is. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna break this thing off. We're gonna dive right into the show really quick. One more time. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do, dilly. Let's get this thing moving now that I just got the CJ Royals candle lit. I am going to add a link in the description to my mom's candle and cologne and perfume line so that you guys can hook yourselves up. You guys can smell right. You can get your room scented and smelling right. Get your aromatherapy going and shit like that. You think what I'm saying? Get the fucking vibes right. Chase them demons out of your life. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Mike, We're going to start off with the cover athlete, as per usual. And that is George Pickens. We have 2 franchise tag signings that we are going to talk about. I mean, I guess you can call them signings, taggings, however the fuck you want to phrase it.
We're just going to say taggings for right now.
Taggings, yes, taggings. Tag, you're it. George Pickens is up out of the Dallas Cowboys. He is going to remain a Dallas Cowboy unless some team, tries to override the franchise tag, pay more, et cetera, so on and so forth. Thoughts on Pickens remaining in Dallas, and what does this mean for the structural makeup of the rest of Dallas?
I'm going to start there. I'm going to start on the structural part because the first thing I thought right when I heard this, and I had a graphic ready to be put up yesterday or today, and then I couldn't put it up because there was no use to put it up. I think this proves that they're going to concentrate this offseason and in the draft in the trenches on both sides of the ball and the back end of the defense. They're going to repeat with the offense they got. They got Dak. They re-signed Javonte. You still got Lamb. You still got Ferg. You got Kevontae Turpin still. Flournoy is still young, so he's still on his rookie deal. This was a must for Dallas. I don't like it in the sense of it's Dallas.
I don't like it in the sense of for Pickens.
But for fantasy, I do. Life, I don't. But for fantasy, this is the perfect opportunity for him. I don't think he would actually succeed as much as he thinks he would as an alpha one.
It's a three-prong approach, right? The way that I see it is good for Dallas because, like you said, this clearly sends the message that we need to build within the trenches. We need to, bulk up that defensive side of things, et cetera, et cetera. So that's the message that it sends to the team because you're locking in an offensive weapon while you already have one in CD. We kind of already saw last year to where these two could have worked out, parallel to each other. The message that it sends to the fans, we're going to try and go out there and have some weapons. We're going to go out there and try and win football games. Jerry doesn't often send that message. So, I mean, if I were a Dallas fan, I would be like, yes, this is good. If I'm George Pickens, I'm hating this. I am in one of the toughest divisions historically in the National Football League.
But he did want to go there when he got traded.
He did want to go there when he got traded. We also saw the frustrations, and at the same time, that is just who GP is. But we did see the frustrations matriculating. We did kind of see where it's like, yeah, he could very easily want out of this. It did, to me, appear as he may have wanted out after already being there. We don't have any clear indication as to either way. So if I'm GP, me personally, I'd be like, fuck. Because I feel like you almost are, in a way, recreating the same situation that you had in Pittsburgh with, the reinventing of the wheel, the doing the same thing over again, expecting the same result type of situation.
Yeah, but the difference, the reason I disagree with you on that statement is there was really never a real two to bounce off. Where he's the two, you have CD and him as 1A, 1B. So, yes, they're redoing what they did, but this was actually a success.
Is he Is he any closer to a championship with Dallas than what he was in Pitt?
I say yes purely. I say yes in the sense of I disagree with the McCarthy thing. I'm on the other side of the McCarthy hire than you and Taku.
Okay. I mean, I'm on the higher side of the McCarthy hire.
No, I know. I wanted them to go younger. I wanted them to go the same route they did with Chuck Noll, the same route they did with Tomlin, and the younger get someone fresh, like someone younger. Maybe not like Not saying you got to go and get a 31-year-old McVay, but
let's see here. How did he get a grade of B? Who?
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not sure on that.
Jamie says Flournoy has been a hot pick on underdog, but I've been skipping him. Mike knows how much I was a fan of him, but he's going way too early for me. I think
he's going early right now too, before the tag. People that have been doing best ball, you're also doing it hoping that he didn't end there,
bro. The best ball streets are always interesting. That's a player that you're hoping that, towards the end of the season, should all else fail, no one else be able to be made available can, do something for you. Look, that aside, what the fuck is on my screen? What the hell? That aside, I think that it sends a message to the locker room that's like, we're going to try and, have pieces to, be able to stretch the field, go out there, make big plays. They showed flashes of being able to do that last year. It's going to be interesting when, I'm not going to say if, when Dallas repeats the same shit over and over again, when they miss the playoffs again, or one and done in the playoffs again, I can guarantee that GP is getting the fuck out of there and is going to be hating and regretting the fact that one extra year of his life was spent in Dallas when he could have gotten away. We move on. We'll kind of couple these two.
Yeah.
Kind of couple these.
Go to the next one.
Yep. We'll move on to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts getting tagged by the Atlanta Falcons. This is one that really pisses fantasy managers off. I don't think that I've seen a single person from the fantasy world be happy about this. I have seen Falcons fans be mediocre on this. Like I've seen hot and cold from Falcons fans. Like Falcons fans are like, why didn't we go get, pieces and, try and I don't know, team build. But then there's Falcons fans that are like, yes, we maintain having Pickens. We have a tight end. Thoughts?
Bullshit. And this has nothing to do with the goddamn Chiefs. Because people, when I said that, people are like, "Oh, you want him to be on the Chiefs?"
Mine has to do with the Commanders.
Okay, I wouldn't have minded him being on the Chiefs, but this has nothing. God damn it, this has nothing to do with him on the Chiefs. They've ruined him the last couple of years. He's finally done a little bit this and that. He shouldn't have been there. This is the thing. I'm going to bring it up because I can't remember who I had.
We have the money. We have the money and the ability to spend.
No, you have the money. You guys aren't the only team, but you guys have the money. Okay. I have a graphic that I was about to put up, and then so I didn't put it up. But I got 4 teams on it. Surprisingly, neither one of those teams is the Kansas City Chiefs. And on these graphics that I'm doing for free agency that you can go and check out on my Instagram, Drop the Mic FF. Once I post a few, I will be posting them on TikTok, but I'm not going to post them on TikTok one by one. But on the Kyle Pitts one, on all the ones I've done, I've put their current team as one of the options. But it's funny that you brought up the Commanders, Robbie, because the 4 teams that I have on this graphic are the Atlanta Falcons, the New England Patriots, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Washington Commanders. I wanted him to be a Commander or a Patriot.
Bro.
And here's the other reason. You know who I wanted in Atlanta? David freaking Njoku.
Dude, David Njoku would have been sick.
Because when
Would have
Njoku
been
kicked ass,
sick.
when Njoku kicked ass, it was Stefanski.
So here's my only issue with that is that Njoku doesn't want to leave Trashland.
He's leaving.
I mean, yeah, that it's against his will. I'm saying what he says. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So like that's one dynamic. Another dynamic to it. Atlanta, I'm putting Atlanta kind of in the same take of, and that's why it's perfect that these two happen because we can kind of pair them together. It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. It is the insanity train over again.
Can I ask you a question? What are those two teams, besides actually doing it, what do these two teams have in common?
Old ass fucking white suits. Like, it's the suits, bro. It's the fucking suits. You got your owner out here playing tiddlywinks with the goddamn TGL to open up a women's league, which I believe with the TGL, you could have easily found a way to just put the men and women's in the same fucking league. Yeah. But that's a topic for the Rum Report.
That's a topic for a real off season when we have nothing else to talk about.
The fucking fact that you had leverage. You had fucking leverage. I'm not a Falcons fan. I could have been on the receiving end of this. So yes, I guess you can say, oh, well, that's where his passion and his frustration is coming from.
Yeah.
You had fucking leverage. I hate people that make stupid decisions. I am not a fan of the strategic thing was X, Y, and Z, and you did A, B, C instead. You should have zigged but instead you zagged. How do you expect if I'm Atlanta and then they're releasing Kirk Cousins?
We'll get more into that later.
If I'm Atlanta and if I'm an Atlanta fan, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What is happening? What are we going to do? Atlanta had a defense back half of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta's problem defensively has always been starting slow. You could have leveraged that. You could have leveraged a fucking prime rib, fresh wagyu, and gotten yourself defensive pieces. You're doing what my team did last year. Let's just go and get a bunch of old guys with, name value and just hope that it fucking works together and just patchwork.
Well, they already don't have they've already screwed the pooch when they traded their first round pick. Not to saying that James Pierce is a bad pick, but you traded your first round pick to the Rams, which ended up being a top 15 pick.
Bro, I would have fucking just tried to solidify that middle a little bit more, just a smudge more, or even let Pitts go, switch the system to a more blocking tight end personnel based system, and go and get London help. Like, if I were to compare the two, I like Dallas locking down the two. Then I like Atlanta locking down the tight end and still not having basically no fucking body of health status to help out London.
Well, and if Penix is the quarterback, which we will get into later tonight, hint, in a game we will be playing. If Penix is the quarterback, or whoever the quarterback is going to be, Cousins, even I know Cousins being cut. I'm just saying, doesn't matter who, they need to stay up on their feet. They need help there. You could have gone so many ways other than this.
No, absolutely. I feel like when I look at the two situations, and I don't mean to necessarily, isn't James Pierce playing for the prison league team next year? Fuck.
Well, freaking
Fuck.
dumbass. And now she's with Jack Harlow.
Look, when I look at the two situations, and I understand that you shouldn't compare, apples to oranges. I understand different teams, different organizations, different thought processes, culture. I understand those things. I'm not just trying to close those things out in the perception of this. But for me personally, when I look at the two side by side, one could have Dallas did something smarter than what Atlanta did. Atlanta could have went and tried to reaffirm and re-strengthen that offense in many of different ways that they didn't have last season by
I don't think Cowboys had a choice.
You're right. Like, you're right.
The Cowboys one is if he didn't do that, we would be mocking Jerry for not doing it.
Fair enough. Touche. So I mean, he's like, the fuck are you saying, Dylan Drum? It's back. So yeah, that's how I feel about the free agency moves from the Washington standpoint.
We'll get into other players later.
We need to be aggressive. There's plenty of more other players.
We'll get into other players later.
Hey,
hint.
Yes. Yeah. Hint. Hey, this is the breakup episode.
Okay, so
we're going to be doing some matchmaking later.
I want to bring one. Yes, we will. I want to bring one thing up about Atlanta before we go any further, and this is talking about Ratchet Atlanta that we would have talked about 2 years ago, and I don't know if you saw this or not, but I've been seeing it this afternoon. Do you know what March 16th is in Atlanta?
Freaknik.
The Atlanta Hawks have a home game.
Damn, I'm so black.
And guess what?
I was like, Freaknik.
And they're having a promo night that night, and they're calling it Magic City Monday.
Yo, that is so lit. Hey, shout out for Atlanta. Hey, shout out to Atlanta. Hey, if T.I. don't pull up and do the 50 Cent diss during Magic City Monday during the Hawks game, bro.
They're calling it Magic City Monday, and I think they're even doing something with the wings or something. They're doing something too where they're like, I don't even know exactly what it is, but they're bringing something in. God damn it, Jamie.
Bro, hey, happy Black History Month. No,
yeah, but coming from him, I'm just like, really?
For real. No, like, on God.
I know, you know what I mean.
Come fucking Kaminga found a home. I'm dead. Well,
we got Glorilla over there shacking up with Brandon Ingram.
Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see the clip? I'm not gonna. This is not the show to get hit with copyright. Live streams are not what you want to get hit with copyright on. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that as a YouTuber. So I'm not gonna play the clip. Did you see that a undisclosed NFL team told first round prospect Fernando Mendoza to basically get arrested to fall in the fucking draft?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what team, or do you want to put it in the private chat?
I don't know the team. That's a thing. I don't know. I don't know what team told him this. I'm trying to think of everyone that I know within organizations. I'm not trying to think about beat reports. I'm trying to think of everyone that I know within organizations. And I'm trying to think who would be fucking wild enough to say some shit like that. Like, I'm trying to think. I'm like, yo. And like the person that I think that would say it
would be Shanahan.
No, but like would be like I feel like Tomlin would do something, but like they're not in the league. Like if Tomlin was still in the league, I feel like yo, it would be one of those things that Tomlin would be like, hey yo, go tell him, and he would go tell someone else. Like I'm trying to think like who I think that would do some shit like this. Like I could see Cleveland. Taco, what is good? Oh my, there we go. Full beard. Holy shit.
They're bigger than mine. And this is after 2 months. This is after 6 weeks of growth.
He must be muted.
Yeah, you know.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Sunshine.
Bro, the Rams, I mean, maybe. Like, I could picture Jerry saying some shit.
It's Jerry.
But I don't know enough Cowboys reps. I don't know enough.
Do you see? Okay, speaking of clips, and then we can get into the next topic. Speaking of clips, did you see the clip of Aaron Glenn at the falling asleep at the freaking combine during 40s?
I just want to know what player did he fall asleep during?
Hear me out. Aaron Glenn is old school, bro. This man This man was matched up on TikTok with the Earth, Wind, and Fire sound. Do you remember?
Yes. He is a head coach. You can't do that shit.
Hey, Combine's not exactly one of the most exciting moments, you know. But like, what happened to take pride in your work in Thailand is I get Zoran take New York's work ethic, but this is oh my god. Hey yo, we love Z. Z, we fuck with you. We fuck with you. Heavy. Get out there in the snow with the people, my guy. We're not gonna say Titans got a stud in Jermaine Johnson. Wait, we're not even on the Titans yet. We're not even on the Titans. Don't distract me.
You're talking because the Jets traded him away.
Oh, well, hey, the Titans definitely do have a stud in Jermaine Johnson. Mike, we now have Taco here.
Yes.
We now have Taco here.
Do we want to do it now?
Do we want to do it now, or do we want to get Taco's views on Pickens and Pitts really fast? Like a quick 2-minute hitter.
Do that. Let me prep.
Yep. All right. This man said he has to prep. What are you about to do? Go like take like a shit?
No.
It's kind of crazy because Pitts finally
do your thing.
Finally showed something this year, and now all of a sudden he's getting paid like a top 5 tight end. That shit's nuts, bro. When they say one good year could remedy multiple bad years, they really fucking mean it. And Kyle Pitts the definition of that. It's interesting that they would, and we knew they were going to go this way to franchise tag Pickens. But is he worth that much money? Like, I get you had to do the deal, but you couldn't just come out with something for him for 2 or 3 years for a little bit less. Let's give him a little bit more of a guarantee. I don't think he's a top 5 wide receiver. So the fact that you're paying him like that is a little suspect. But obviously, the market changes shit, and you don't have to be the best player to get the best contract. It's next player up. So it's a complicated situation, but Jerry seemingly does this. He did it with Dak. I think he did it with Zeke, right? And then I think he also did it with I don't think he did it with Parsons, but he has a history of this. So I mean, it's part of the course, but I don't know. I just don't see Pickens as being worth it. Like, you probably could have drafted a guy in the draft to kind of take that role.
There are some there are some damn good receivers in this draft. Homie out of USC.
And like with the way that draft kind of breaks out with their position, they should be able to get like a first round receiver if they really want it.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this really quick. God damn it, leaves. Try not to name drop too many. We have draft season coming up. I have profiles and shit that I gotta do. I ain't gonna try and leak too much about my prospects and how I'm feeling. He said, I think he switched it really quick. He's like, I mean, Okay. So you feel like Pickens could have been replaced. How do you feel about Pitts?
One good year for a whole bunch of subpar years. I just, his number is a lot. Like, franchise tagging Pitts, I think makes more sense than Pickens because of the number. I think Pitts is at like 12. You know what I mean? Like, he could have like that's a contract. I feel like that would have been easily like matched. Where it's like, well, do you prefer to be in Atlanta or would you rather be in a better spot? Versus Pickens, where he has that locker room issue, the chemistry issue that we've seen. So I don't know how many teams would be willing to go out there and pay him, $30 million a year, considering his age, considering his baggage. I just think that one, again, you could have probably pivoted there. Use that money on a defensive player.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Those are all points that we did kind of, bring up. Mike, take it away.
You're muted, bro. Rookie mistake.
We're going to be talking free agency and other players we have not brought up yet. Here's the thing. I am going to give a player. You guys are blind ranking the landing spots in order of what you think they should go, but you two have to agree on each other.
Oh, we have to agree?
You two have to agree.
Okay. You want me and this motherfucker to agree?
That's why this is going to be so good.
Me and this nigga are not agreeing, but all right.
Yeah, Tyler should go to the Giants.
Hold on. Who?
Tyler.
Just let him let Mike run the game. This is gonna be interesting.
I'll give everyone a sneak peek. Most of these are coming from my graphics, okay? All right. So we're gonna start off with one I have already posted, just as a warm-up. But remember, I'm gonna give you 5 and you have to blind rank them. You ready, Robbie?
I'm ready. I'm trying to figure out what the hell my dog wants to do. No, you're not taking the golf ball. Go. Go. All right, then go lay down. Get up. Go lay down. Little fucker.
Triad says, I hope dog didn't shit on the bed.
No, he didn't shit on the bed. Like, the little he wants to try and get into my golf bag and
you don't want that. All
yeah,
right.
I'm like no.
The first player we are going to talk about,
fucking crackhead,
is wide receiver Alec Pierce. I'm gonna give 5 teams.
4. Let's limit it to 4. A, B, C, D.
Okay.
Or we can go or A, B, C, D, E. We can go E. Okay.
Well,
of course we can go E.
First team. Remember, you're blind ranking. First team.
But matching.
Tennessee Titans.
Okay. I can see it.
We're blind ranking.
Yeah, you're blind ranking.
Tennessee to me is the number 1 team for him.
I can't think about Taco. Let's put.
I got Alec Tennessee Pierce. Number 1
for Alec Pierce. What if there's bigger names that are going to come up on this list, man?
This is not a big franchise.
You have to remember we can't go Tennessee number 1 landing spot for everyone because that's.
You're right.
No, but I've seen enough. This is just Alec Pierce. I'm
just Alec Pierce.
This is just Alec.
Yeah, Tennessee is his number 1 landing spot.
But I'm also thinking like where you could play either way. You can play.
I feel like there's better. I feel like that there's going to be better teams on this list. So I'm gonna put Tennessee. I want to put Tennessee at 4, but I mean, if you're gonna put them at 1, I have to agree. I'll concede on this one.
We're talking about his landing spot. I think Tennessee needs him more than any other team. So yeah.
But what if there's a better team?
What if I list a better team? is what
Like that's what I'm
Robbie's
saying. Like, are our first shot? Do we really want to go number one right away?
Because I think in real life Tennessee will be signing him.
All right, I guess I gotta fucking go Tennessee number
We're
one.
going-
Oh God.
All right. Second team, the Buffalo Bills.
God damn it!
This is all for my graphic.
We're not even fucking two teams in.
I would say 4 because I don't see them having the money to spend to get it.
Yeah, Alec Pierce is not.
Alec Pierce is gonna command decent money, bro.
I hate this game. I fucking.
Alec Pierce is gonna get probably like 20 million.
I feel like I'm fucking handcuffed to a goddamn village idiot. God damn it!
Oh, it gets better, Robbie. Are we going 4
Oh,
or 3? Are we going 4 or 3?
I'm putting them at 3. I'm putting them at 3 because there's probably going to be something better, and I have to now fix the rest of the list. If I'm going to put sorry ass Tennessee with the
if he ends up with the Titans clip this shit, I'm gonna fucking rub this so far in your face.
Dog, there's going to be better talent. There's going to be better talent, bro. You
have 2, 4, and 5, and your third team is the Colts. To stay with Indy.
That's even better. That's just as good. I'll put the Colts at 2.
I'll put the Colts at 2.
Okay. The Las Vegas Raiders.
5.
Okay.
5.
That means Pittsburgh is number 4.
Fair. God damn it. Tennessee should be downward. Oh my.
No.
I would prefer Tennessee should be 5th.
Tennessee has the most money to spend.
Tennessee needs to go and make a splash. There's a bigger splash.
What wide receiver are they going to get? There's no big wide receiver on the market.
All right, you guys are going to love me for this one. Both of you are going to love me for this one. Isaiah Likely.
Okay.
The first team is the Carolina Panthers.
I don't think that's really likely.
I'm going to go 2 out the gate.
2?
They need a tight end. At first hit, I wanted to go 1, but I'll go 2.
I would go 4.
I'm going to give you a hint. Do not pick them 1. I'm going to give you a hint. Don't pick them 1.
I'm not picking them 1. I think they should be 4, but I'm going to give Robbie his 2.
We'll meet in the middle. Let's go 3 then.
3 sounds good to me.
Fine.
Next one, the New York Giants.
I don't know where it is. I lost it.
The homer in me just says like this is the
Theo.
perfect.
You have Theo. You don't need him. You have Theo.
But it's Harbaugh.
Yeah.
But even more reason. Okay, I have Theo in so many. I have the Theo dart stack in Dynasty. Please let that cook.
I know that they want to go to more power, more running. So this
and I have Theo and dart rookie cards.
So what would you call that? 12 personnel, 2 tight ends.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. They want to run more 12 personnel. I would think with Harbaugh because you had that last year with Andrews and Likely. So basically, you just replace Andrews with Theo, and you just add Likely in, and now you're running the same thing. So I personally think that that's probably 2, but I can go with 4. But I think it should be 2. It could be 1.
I want to go 4 because I don't want anything interrupting Theo Johnson and Dart. I don't want anything interrupting that from a
you have bias coming into yours.
So
yeah, 4.
Okay.
4.
New England Patriots.
I would say that's a good fit because they use so much tight end action. I would put them as 1.
Hunter has to move on.
So you have
even
1.
If you had Hunter, you could run both.
You have 1, 2, and 5.
I'll put him. I'll put it 2.
I'll meet Taco at 2 for the fuck of it because he's allowed me to get the last 2.
Okay.
I would put him to 1, but I'll be conservative.
No.
And save it.
Philadelphia Eagles, 1 or 5?
5.
5.
And you did it right because the last team is the Washington Commanders.
Jeez. You
I
said
think-
you did it right. I did not know that.
I was waiting for you guys to screw the one up so you couldn't put him there.
I would, now that I think about it though, I would probably go Carolina 1 though.
No.
Like now hearing all the options, it would probably be Carolina,
right.
Washington.
Here's one that I am actually interested in this big time. So obviously the number one team I'm going to tell you is the Chiefs. Mike Evans.
I'm gonna say Chiefs number 1 as well. Rice is in so much fucking legal trouble, bro. He's past his dick in legal trouble. Like it's not even fucking good,
it's
bro.
bad.
Like,
It's bad.
I
but
mean,
yeah,
if you ask me, that's like if I'm this team, I'm getting 2 guys, and I already said they were going to get 1. So I think the Tennessee Titans, baby, will get you Alec Pierce and Mike Evans to run alongside your second year quarterback with a brand new
damn, this
offense.
man put a fucking this man.
Well,
Hey,
they
gotta have money though.
somebody check to see if this man has a fucking black notebook on his desk and
I'll tell
whose
you this.
name he's scribbling in it. He just sentenced Mike Evans to a fucking Death Note sentence.
Bro,
He's
you
not-
think that Ward is that bad? I think
No, I
think
Ward
that
has
Tennessee-
some good weapons.
Hey,
Dable.
Taco. What's the one team historically? Actually, there's 2 teams. What is one of the 2 teams that wide receivers go to die?
The Arizona Cardinals.
That's one of the 2. What's the other one?
Any team that JJ McCarthy's playing for.
He said historically.
Literally historically, like literally.
I mean, look
Bro.
at JJ. I mean, look
Hey,
at JJ.
Look at. Do you know who all
Jennings
these?
died on the field, bro.
Do you know who all these receivers play for? We could actually toss Randy Moss towards the tail end of his career into that as well.
Mhm.
Where do wide receivers go to? What's the wide receiver graveyard, Taco?
Hey, Robbie, Treylon Brooks went there before he even started.
The Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, look at what happened with Brian Thomas.
The Jacksonville Jaguars are not a career-ending franchise destination. This is you.
It's
stop
Tennessee.
It's Tennessee, bro. Like, stop.
All Put Evans, are we putting Kansas City at 1?
Wait, no. The
We're
Oakland
putting
Raiders.
KC at 1. We're putting KC at 1. We're
Okay.
not putting Tennessee at 1 ever again.
Baltimore Ravens.
What the fuck
Love
do they
it.
get someone to throw to? They don't even fucking.
Baltimore's
throw.
at 2. Baltimore's at 2. Baltimore's at 2.
Okay.
You just had Pro Bowl. What's his face?
Back to Tampa Bay.
I think that's 2. There's a better chance of that happening than Baltimore. Baltimore's gonna have to crash out for the center.
I will. Okay, here's what I'll do with you. Here's what I'll do for you, Taco. I'll put Bucks at 2, and I'll put Baltimore at 3. Then
I won't fight too hard on that.
All right. San Francisco 49ers.
5.
I don't know. I think that makes more sense because you have no receivers there, and you would got a chance to win the Super Bowl.
I just don't think it's going to happen.
I'll say
That's
this.
why. That's why I was
Then
so
your
quick.
number- Your number 4 is Buffalo.
I see.
See, to me,
I see
Buffalo
that
makes
happening
more
in
sense
that.
for Mike Evans than it does for Alec Pierce. I feel like Alec Pierce and Tennessee is going to happen.
Buffalo
I'm
doesn't
on the
like.
record for that.
Buffalo doesn't like to spend money, bro, and that's my issue with
Buffalo
that.
was over cap, weren't they? Weren't they logged in with bad contracts?
Bro, they couldn't get a receiver because they were already backlogged with bad contracts. That's
Yeah.
why they were out there running fucking Shader and Shiver
All
or
right.
whatever the fuck.
We're going to do a running back and a quarterback, okay? We're going with Super Bowl MVP,
Titans.
Kenneth Walker. And your first team is the Houston Texans.
Yes.
I would
Be,
go
be careful on this one.
Yeah, this one's tough.
serious 3.
3?
Serious 3.
Okay.
Because you got Woody there.
Because of how early we are in the exercise.
Yeah.
I will meet you in the middle.
Well,
Taco, we have a better relation. Never mind.
Go to the losing team of the Super Bowl, Denver Broncos.
losing team in the Super Bowl? What?
I mean,
What? Mike?
The conference championship.
Conference
Holy
championship.
Taco! Jesus, get yourself right. If they had J.K. Dobbins, you spend a high pick on Harvey.
Dobbins is a free agent.
Yeah,
I
Dobbins
know, but I would go 4.
Okay,
You're probably going to want to get RJ Harvey.
I'm not denying. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. That's a
Taco, how do you feel about 5? I'm okay with 4. How do you feel about 5?
I think that this is a team with Sean Payton where it does make decent sense to get a guy like that, because how sold are you on Bo Nix? So I'm not willing to go all the way to 5. I would probably go 3 if it wasn't for the fact.
We'll go 4. We'll go 4. We'll go 4.
Okay.
We'll go
So you have Houston at 3, Denver at 4, going back home to Seattle.
That is 5 because we know it's
1.
not happening.
I think that's 1. I think that's 1.
I think there's no shot in hell that they're going to do that.
With it already having been a contract year, with it already having been a contract year, Super Bowl.
All the reports I've said that he's gone. They're not going to spend the money.
Exactly. Hawks having cap, like the Leafs said. I think that it's I'm going 1. I'm going 1.
Okay, so you have 2 and 5 left.
I got them at 5.
I'm not budging on Seattle being 1.
Give them 2. There's no way they're 1.
Bro, I said it at the beginning of the season. I'm gonna continue beating that drum. Kenneth Walker.
So meet me at 2. Meet me at 2.
I cannot on this one. I can't, bro. I can't.
Oh my. Okay. For the
I'll
record,
budge on the next one. I'll budge on the next one.
For the record, I think there's a better chance of Alec Pierce going to the Titans than there is of Kenneth Walker coming back to the Seahawks. But I'll take your one.
Hey, y'all remember? Someone clip that for receipt.
Somebody clip this.
Okay, so I picked this next team. I picked this next team because I saw an article, not just a clip, an article about this team having cap, being hurting at running back, not being deep at running back, and that is Robbie's Commanders.
I mean, that makes more sense.
I don't think that is okay. Hear me out. I think that the Commanders do go all in free agency on a running back. I don't think that it is going to be K9 just because I think that it is going to be Brees. That's the only reason why I pivot, but I'll put the Commanders. What you said, we had 2 available.
So you have 2 and 5.
Yeah, 2 and 5. I'll put because either way, the Commanders are between Brees or K9. It's going to be one of those like big ones. So like 2. I'll go 2.
2 for who?
Yeah.
For who?
Washington.
Because Washington's going running back in free agency fucking irregardless, bro. Like it's happening.
So that means you're 5. If another player would have to leave, but your 5 is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I don't see that happening.
Okay, then that
works. You know a team I think really makes a lot of sense for him?
Yeah,
you
right
can
here.
Go budget other places.
Right here.
Yeah, that's the Chiefs. He's the fucking perfect.
The one that you're saying
wasn't part of the exercise.
Since we're not bringing this player up, the other team that supposedly is in on the Chiefs or player that's in on the Chiefs is ETN. Is ETN too?
Or okay, yeah,
it makes sense. Yeah, because the problem that they have right now is that they can't establish a good enough run game to give Mahomes the ability to play with the safeties and the line. Like, you think I'm going to throw it? Here goes the run. Oh, you think we're going to run? Let me do a bootleg into a deep throw, where then he can get better one-on-one or better reads, because guess what? Now the safety has to play down, or guess what? I have to keep more of a nickel look instead of a dime look. So I can match up with that linebacker.
We're going to end this with a quarterback. I got 5 teams, and I will preface by saying that neither of these teams is his current team, because this is the only guy that has that. Malik Willis, and the first team is the Minnesota Vikings.
2.
Wait. Okay, you said 2?
Yeah.
2. Damn. All right, telepathy. Fuck. That was telepathy. That was sick. That was fucking sick. All right, bet. Yeah, we're locked. We're good there. Yeah. Because there's only one other one that I see as one. But
Atlanta Falcons.
Shit.
Atlanta Falcons.
3. Look, hey, we're cooking. We're cooking right now.
New York Jets.
1.
You
know they're gonna fuck that shit up, bro. It's gonna go bad. Sorry,
hey, if there's no other team, the Jets would be like, those 2 games were great. Bring them in.
Arizona Cardinals.
There's an 8-year contract.
4?
That's
Arizona.
4. Yeah.
Okay. Miami.
Yeah, 5.
5.
You can interchange one. You can interchange 2 through 5. He's gonna be a Jet.
I'm the asshole that is very much like.
I think Kyler might be a Jet.
I think Kyler's a Dolphin. I'm the Kyler's a Dolphin like dickhead right now, bro.
Okay.
Like I am very much Hold up, I am logging out of work.
See, the reason why I don't think it'd be Kyler is because he's so small that's just going to become like a narrative in New York, and you won't have that same narrative with Willis. But it's probably going to be like, what was the guy from Green Bay that went to Seattle, and then Wilson passed up Flynn?
Matt Flynn.
Yeah, it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that. Like, and it's no disrespect to Garrett Willis.
Garrett Nussmeier. Garrett Nussmeier is going to take over.
Please don't.
Taco doesn't even know who Nussmeier is.
I don't.
Well, I do, and
I know you do.
That's why I'm like, Lord God.
Can I just say something? It feels really good to have like a competent coach and like leadership for once. Like I feel really positive.
Time out. This is the same motherfucker that's like, Harbaugh hasn't signed on the dotted line yet. It's not for sure. And now he's pulling this shit.
I told y'all guys it wasn't going to be Todd Monken as our OC, though.
Of all the moments that you could have taken to, like reunite the masses, I love that's what your message was, is that much. You know what, chat? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to fucking say it, all right? Life situations or not that we are all dealing with in our personal lives. Let me just be the first motherfucker to say, it's so happy together. I can't see me, nobody like you for all my life.
Oh, good times.
Hey. No, for real though. It is nice for everybody to be back on air. That was a very weird 2-week vacation. So it is nice for everyone to be back on air together, So let's just dilly to that. Cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What I do, dilly. Really quick before we get into halftime.
Yes.
I hope that you guys are enjoying yourselves. I hope that you're doing better than the men's basketball team, because they just got their backs blown out by the Dominican Republic today.
Yeah.
Dale. Then again, it's not our superstars, but it's FIBA. It's FIBA, okay? Like, still counts. A win's a win. A win's a win. Never forget Puerto Rico 2004.
Hey. Great year.
Great fucking year. Great fucking year, dude. Really good music that year.
Yeah. I think that was the G-Unit album and the Black album.
Yeah. Classic times. We are going to be back on the other side of the show. On the other side, we're going to highlight just a few draft prospects, like obviously like the big names. We're not going to go too deep into combine-ish, stuff like that. We are going to highlight a team that is, I don't know what the fuck a certain team is going to do at offensive line. We're going to talk about that later on. And also we're going to do an investigative deep dive into IMG Academy. All right. Yeah, you see how I just did that, Mike? I just like bow, 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 bow. We are out of here. It is halftime. We will see you on the other side. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. Said casuals, big names. If you want the deeper stuff, that's what you have the Rum Report for. I give you a whole other show. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rum boys and girls want to do. Dilly dilly. We'll see you on the other side, which is in just a few. Let's get it.
Yo, tune into the Rumboyz, where the fantasy kings reside. Rumboyz Robbie dropping jams, got the league on our side. From the waiver wire to the trade block, we scheming like pros. Building squads to smash the books, watch the haters hit the road. Prop bet popping off, we cashing on the underdogs. Bark, Vegas lines getting crushed, leave us in city in the dark. Over on the yards, over on the picks, we calling it precise. Rumboyz Network got the sauce, turning dubs into a vice. Rumboyz, hype train rolling through the grid all night. Setting lineups that ignite, winning leagues, feeling right. Beating Vegas every Sunday, stacking chips like it's our throne. Dilly dilly to the dollars, pour it up, we on the zone. Rumboyz, fancy fire. Rumboyz, bets on fire. From the pod to the payout, we the squad that takes it higher. Dilly dilly. Scrolling through the Discord vibes, raw like a rookie can't rush. Rumboyz crew dissecting matchups, no fluff, just a hush. Receivers torching corners, we said it first, now the check's clear. Running it back for the boom, while the books drowning beer. League champs crown themselves with our weekly hot takes. Sleepers waking up, Giants bust getting the breaks. From zero to hero, your roster's reborn in the booth. Rumboyz Fantasy Network, spitting truth, chasing loot. Hey, hit play on the pod, let the energy surge. We the pulse of the playoffs, making grown men converge. Properly anytime TD, we nail it, no sweat. Vegas sweating bullets while we feast on the bed. Rumboyz, hype train rolling through the grid all night. Setting lineups that ignite, winning leagues, feeling right. Beating Vegas every Sunday, stacking chips like it's our throne. Dilly dilly to the dollars, pour it up, we on the zone. Rumboyz, fancy fire. Rumboyz, bets on fire. From the pod to the payout, we the squad that takes it higher. Dilly dilly. So raise your glass to the Rumboyz, are always in the game. Winning props, crushing lines, putting leagues to shame. Subscribe, smash that like join the fam today. Rumboyz forever, now go winning dilly dilly all the way. Rumboyz.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy El Capitan Robbie J of the Rumboyz Fantasy Sports Network here at the NFL Players Association 2019 Rookie Premiere with Nate Bosa, with my co-host Ty Boogie. All the Rumboyz and girls out there tuning in. We are sitting down with the number one draft pick, the one and only Kyler Murray, Dwayne Haskins, Hollywood, with Drew Lock, no other than Andy Isabella, Miles Boykin. We are sitting with Benny Snell Jr., Easton Stick, Bryce Love, UGA's own, the big dog of the Bulldogs, Riley Ridley.
How you doing?
It's Friday. We all got jobs. We got an interview to do. National championship winner, NFL draftee, TJ Hawkinson, Iowa Hawkeyes. What is good, brother?
Hey, it's good to be here.
Hey, welcome. ACCR, right?
Oh, you already know.
Hail to the Redskins.
I gotta ask, you're gonna play the Browns? Like, are you gonna just burn them again? What you think you do? I mean,
I think the media put us against each other. I like them though.
You're friends.
We were in a hot tub time machine, bro.
Yeah, he's cool. He plays video games just like me. That's what he really do.
Gotta find something besides-
For me, be able to break the all-time rushing leader in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the UK O-line, man. Y'all did that.
When you wake up in the morning, you don't want to have to feel like you're doing work.
Exactly.
You want to feel blessed and excited to do what you're doing day in and day out. And I can truly say that.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do? Dilly dilly. That was live, man.
What is good? What is good? We are just waiting on Mike.
This homeboy keeps his camera on the entire time, and then when it's time to come back on, he's gone.
I noticed that.
I have a question for you about.
Aiden got the dual laptops though. Aiden is dual wielding with the dual wield tech. Let's go with the double laptop tech. Let's go, my
Robbie.
guy.
I got a question for you before we go any further. I've met you in person. Who's taller, Rumboyz Robbie or Andy Isabella? And don't lie.
You want the truth?
Yes, I want the truth. I thought so.
I like.
And you're not even you're not tall, so
it's like, all right. So like, oh fuck the camera. Hang on.
Is he like up to your brow line? Yeah.
So this is me standing down, out like to here.
He's like 5'9".
Yeah. Kyler is to like, here down like my chin. Like I could look.
What
if
about
I were to give Kyler Murray a hug, I could sit my chin on top of his fucking head.
Okay, this is an honest. I know he didn't make it very far in the NFL, but this is an honest question. What about Riley?
Fucking tall.
Riley's tall.
Tall as shit. Not.
He's taller than his brother, right?
Taller than Calvin. Yeah, he's taller than Calvin, bro. Yeah, like I was when I saw him and TJ Hooge, when I saw him and Hooge like standing next to each other at the party, I was like, the fuck. I was like, the fuck.
Okay.
But no, let's get back into it. Excel does not stop. Trust me, I know. Let's get back into it. Mike, which direction do we want to take this? There's an offensive line that I really want to talk about.
I'm not for sure which one it is, so just go there. Start there.
All right. The Los Angeles Chargers. The Los Angeles Chargers have had two, not one, two offensive linemen retire. Yes, I know the Browns have 5 free agents. I'm not talking about them right now. The Browns
don't deserve us talking about them.
Yeah. I have other content that I can give Browns media coverage for. What the fuck, LA? Yeah, bro. Leafs, talk to me, bro. Like, what the fuck?
And you got Joe not healthy. And
bro, Joe not healthy. Bose. I would love to have you on the show. I would love to talk.
Yeah, but you also got what's his name too? Is what's his name even healthy? Slater.
Yeah. So they ended the season with nobody healthy. During the offseason, they lose 2 vets. I'm concerned because that was to me the most entertaining division to watch in football this last season. And we knew heading in to Becton stale money, dog, what the fuck? Like, this is bad. This is fucking so like. What do we make of the Chargers next season? I mean, is this team even going to be competitive? I mean, offensive line is the nucleus. It is the chemistry. It is everything. Like, this is your chance to shit on them. This is your chance to also provide internal intel. Like,
so I think this is a transition year for the LA Chargers in this sense. What is one thing we've said about Jim Harbaugh in general, at Michigan, at the Niners, going into the Chargers, how he likes to play, why they drafted Joe Alt instead of Malik Neighbors? Why? What's the reason?
They needed to protect Herbert. And
but what's the other reason?
To their success.
But what's the other main reason? Besides protecting Herbert?
Damn ball.
They love to run the damn ball. That's not McDonald. That's not Mike what's his name? And Mike McDaniel.
No.
McDaniel is your OC. So now you're changing the whole premise of your team the whole premise of your offense. And I don't know if they have the offensive line for it.
Leaf said, but hey, Matlock's one hell of a fullback, right?
I mean, yeah, but the problem is they don't use a fullback in that new offense. And the problem is, yes, you got why can't I think of his name right now? Little skinny white boy. Wide receiver.
Fucking Laddie.
Okay, you got Ladd. You got Trey Harris. You got Stone Hansford and Quentin Johnson, who was worse catching the ball than Alfonso Soriano was in the infield.
They found a tight end.
You got a Rondé Gatson, yes. They got to do that. But the problem is, like you said, are they going to try to use them? Are they going to be dumb and try to use Omarion Hampton like Devon Achane? Because that's not Omarion's game. He can catch out of the backfield, but
that
not.
Doesn't sound like a smart idea for the 3 other teams that you have to face twice a year.
But I don't. But what I'm saying is, even if they were to try it, I don't think they have the personnel on offensive line to do it.
Do you think that the NFL is a 24/7 sport, even when the game is not being played? The micromanaging and the nooks and crannies of what it takes to actually build a successful franchise, not just on the field, but also to the banks and to the stockholders, et cetera, et cetera. Do you think that this team has the ability to fix this sooner rather than later?
Yes, but they got to do it. I mean, yes, but to go back one step and then go back. I want to know whose decision it was to fire Greg Roman. Was it Harbaugh? Or was it above Harbaugh?
I believe likely it was above Harbaugh. Likely. I mean, you have to.
So, was it a situation when, where Roman was in Baltimore and it got a little stale? And then, the play calling, and was that the reason? I'm going to let Taco go.
And really quick, to your point, the more and more that I'm hearing the bros talk about it, I'm pretty sure Taco's probably going to maybe add on to it. I think we're looking at this team being on the parlay ban list more and more when we talk about these players. Taco.
I mean, I think it's how much cap space do they have, though? We're talking all this and that, but if you make a couple of moves, you draft a couple of players, you have a good development team in Stowe. Harbaugh was known for development. He came from college ranks. So having big turnover doesn't seem like something he should be particularly afraid of. And he should already be a creative mind in the fact of thinking how to replace it. Is Joe Alt going to be back this year?
That's what we're saying.
Yeah. I mean, as long as healthy, but
and Slater is coming back too, right? He should be back this year.
He should be back healthy. I mean, so there are those core pieces. I mean,
you're not just talking about those core pieces. You're talking about 2 of the best offensive linemen in the game
that are also
hurt,
running damaged goods.
But you know what? It's still early enough where these guys can be healthy for the season, and then depending on what they do in draft and free agency, it's not impossible to rebuild the line, in the span of an off season when you have 2 of the best offensive linemen coming back off of injury who weren't there last year.
I think that you're preaching the old classic San Francisco 49ers philosophy of it's been enough time. Our guys are now healthy after a prolonged season to where a time down the line things could strike. I think you're more so looking at it at that.
I think you have to look at it as if they're not healthy this year, then you have to make a pivot and do something else. But this is the year where you're saying, based on cap, based on where you're at as a team, our team bet is you guys need to be healthy this season for us. And if you're not, this team needs to move in a different direction because I can't give you a large contract and then not be able to depend on you to be on the field, particularly at a position now where you're extremely thin at, because then you take that money and you go sign maybe 2 mid-offensive linemen or one really good one and then draft another one. You know what I mean?
Biotish is out there now. You know, like Biotish is out there now, you know, so I mean
everyone on the Browns.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, you know, things could move and shake. I just think that for being the most important position on the football field that is not named QB, that is not initialed QB.
Yep.
This is a situation that in order for this team to pick up from the success that they had last season, they need to get that solved a lot sooner rather than later. Offensive line is just one of those things that you just don't let linger around and you just don't let play with. It's better to invest that money up front sooner rather than later. Find guys that test well, find guys that do well, find guys that, you know, preferably, you know, might be veterans that are still, you know, decent, you know, shape, that know the position, that can come in there, build a strong nucleus, build a strong chemistry, and get things done. It just seems like that this team is losing a lot of pieces very rapidly, kind of similar to Cleveland, who the chat mentioned earlier. And I'm starting to become more concerned to where I'm starting to like look at futures on this team, and I'm thinking about staying far away from the investment. That's just the way that I view the market. I could be wrong. Let's also look at the last couple of bets that we've been cashing before we came back from vacation. The market's high on Rumboyz.
Well, and that's the thing is like that division's not getting any worse. And so that's the other issue that they're going to have.
Exactly. It's an uphill. It's you're doing this while also trying to do this at the same time. And I don't know how you juggle the both.
Well,
I don't know how you
how good is Justin Herbert
at the same time.
How good is Justin Herbert?
Well, and the other thing that I want
to, and how good is Omari and Hampton? Because you spent the capital
from
on
what
him.
I've seen of Herbert. Herbert needs to have the tools around him. Herbert is very much the quarterback that Herbert is not. I could take over a game myself, and Herbert is.
But when you look at it from a draft capital standpoint, you got a first round pick in Johnston. I don't know how high was Lad McConkey picked, second or first round. So they invested the capital during his tenure there to try and get it. They haven't got it. But let's just say you add a Mike Evans to the team.
Thank you. Mike, do you want to read that last comment, please?
Justin Herbert is the king of hypothetical situations. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing I want to throw out there. And Taco will understand Taco will understand to a certain point because of where he's at physically and who his team is. But the other thing that the Chargers have to do, and Robbie, you know there's so much to do in LA that to get people to watch. They're also competing against the Rams, not just the AFC West. They're in the same stadium. Just like there's so much to do in New York, so much to do in LA. The difference, in my opinion, Taco, is the Giants have a heavy fan base, and so do the Jets. Even though they suck, they still got a fan base. The problem is in LA, the football fan base seems not to be big enough for two teams because there's people that won't like them because they came from San Diego, that disdain between LA and San Diego. So they're competing against the Rams too.
But football culture in California is very much like, I love my USC, I love my UCLA, I love my high school football, which we're going to talk about. So, so it's the culture of football in California is much more, we give more fucks about our personal, like Californians, when it comes to football culture, when it comes to professional sports culture, Californians, when their teams are doing great, attendance is high, tickets are selling.
It pisses me off.
When shit's not going well, there's so much to do that does not revolve around sports that people just go and find the closest fucking 5-star Michelin and go and fucking have a bougie dinner.
Well, I mean, right across the street from the freaking Staples Center. I still call it the Staples Center. I don't care. The right across the street from the Staples Center is the Grammy Museum. You know how many people go there because it's bullshit at Staples?
Bro. Anyways, do we want to get into our...
Let's go to Florida.
Okay, I will let you take over Florida first.
Oh, wait. No, you're the one that knows more about Florida than me.
Oh. Okay, sorry, my fault. So, Pablo Torre hats on, ladies and gentlemen. February 2026, IMG Academy agreed to pay a $1.72 million settlement to the U.S. Department of Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control following an investigation into violations of federal narcotic sanctions. Yo, I don't even know how the fuck to say this. The investigation revealed that the elite Florida-based sports academy accepted tuition, lodging, and fees from individuals tied to a Mexican drug cartel. Identified 89 apparent violations over a 5-year spanning period, 2019 to 2025, with students in question enrolled between 2018 and 2022. Yep. The tuition payments were for 2 different student athletes whose parents or guardians were specifically designated nationals sanctioned under Foreign Narcotics Kingpin Designation Act. All right. The amount of money involved, the academy accepted nearly $800,000 in tuition and fees for the 2 students, often receiving wire transfers from third parties in Mexico. This is something I was going to say for the Rum Report, but I want to break this with you guys, and I want to do an investigative deep dive with you two. How do you feel? You want to do this together?
Go, Taco.
Is this the same school that had Aaron Hernandez?
No.
No.
JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, JJ. They had. All right. This is the premier sports academy, not just for football, but for like golf. This is when your kid is good. When like before your kid is D1.
Yeah, they go early.
So this makes sense because we know that.
Hold on. Before you go, so we can give context. Katron Allen, Grant Delpit, KJ Hamler, Mike Jenkins, the quarterback, Josh Lambo, the kicker, JJ McCarthy, Francis Malogoa, Greg Newsom II, KJ Osborne. That's just Carnell Tate.
Yeah, Carnell
Tate later. Yep. Anthony Weaver. And in baseball, you got
that went there, right?
Yeah.
Like these are just people that have like gone there. Like
these guys are this is guys that have gone to high school there.
Okay.
Michael Beasley, Dwayne Bacon.
Okay.
Armando Baycott from North Carolina, Eric Dampier, Zach Edey.
These are like athletes. These are people that come from fucking bloodlines. These are like.
But bro, you act like drug runners don't have fucking athletes in their families too.
Oh well, the drug runners produce the best athletes. If you can run from the cops, you can run the cops. If you can run from the cops, you can run the NFL 40.
Like, bro, if you can run the Manteca all the way up and down the seaboard, you can go up there and you can fucking make a couple of tackles and chase down some safeties up on the field. You know what I mean? So,
So-
it's just par for the course. This is football. This isn't choir boy sport.
So the
But we're not talking
investigation
about-
does
yeah.
not name students or specifically which sports they played, though it directly impacts the reputation of the high-profile academy.
But that's also kind of fucked up when you think about it. Like what a kid, like if I'm a kid and my drug runner dad has enough money to put me in the fucking thing, so long as I have enough talent to be there, why the fuck are you mad?
Leaf said you need connections these days. Less kids are making it out of the hoods. Youth sports in America is expensive.
That's true.
Yes. So story time because of statute of limitations. Robbie had a stepdad. Robbie has a stepdad, I should say.
I was going to say.
Okay. Because he's still alive, so I shouldn't say had. Robbie has a stepdad. And my stepdad was wanted in multiple states for multiple things and multiple felonies. My stepdad did a lot of things. Look up the name Richard Santiago there. I'll just kind of like, Richard Santiago Jr., like, go, or not Junior, because Junior is my brother, but, look up the name Richard Santiago. New Yorkers, the fucking name rings bells. Brownsville, homie was okay, like, yeah, right? So, when Robbie was like 14, coming home from the bus from football practice, there's ATF, there's FBI, there is like every alphabet that you could name swarming my house. Okay. I can only imagine, like, I went to North Stafford High School. I could only imagine if I went to IMG, the amount of like shit, because like he had bought my cleats, he had bought like all my gear, like like bought my school clothes. I just think that it's crazy. To Leaf's point, youth sports are expensive. We can't control what the fuck our parents do. We can't control who our parents are. We can't control what they are into. We are just simply born here as fucking human beings. I say all this because I'm on the side of the students I don't know everything in this story. But if I'm a student that is going to that school, and I'm assuming these were probably parents that were paying their kids' tuition, based off the dollar amounts, it sounds like these are students who are maybe relatives of members from the life of crime. Being born from a life of crime should not mean that you get less opportunities to make a better life for yourself, just because you cannot control what your parents did or do. And if your parents are doing what they have to do out of necessity to give you a better life, is it really fault, especially when a system when a system is already built against you to not fucking succeed in the first place?
It depends on what the fuck you're doing. If you're shooting shit up, I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. I agree with that. I agree. It depends. It absolutely fucking depends. It absolutely depends.
But for the most part, we're there.
But like, if these are students who can't really control that's and if it's like students of parents that are trying to, like, the parents are trying to give the kids a better life, like, you don't send your kid to IMG. Like, you're sending your kid to IMG because it's like, hey, we're in this fucked up situation. Go be better for yourself. And if you just so happen to choose to also want to give us better, then fucking get us out of this.
Also, we've seen the movies. It's the second drug runners. You know what I mean? The sergeant who already lives a good life, and kid is just gifted. The kid is just gifted, and he's in the school and he's making waves. And it is what it is. He's just gifted because guess what? That's what happens. You see it all the time. Some kids are just gifted. That's what it is.
Look, one of the things I appreciate about my parents is that my parents were not perfect, but you know what? They did everything they fucking could to give me a life so that I didn't have to live a life.
I gotta say this though. Now, if they're just on the team to be like, my dad paid a fucking band, and now I'm sitting at the end of the bench, and I'm the backup to the backup.
Bro, if you're going to IMG, and listen, if you're going to IMG and if you're on the bench, you're still getting full ride D1. Then you're not going. No one goes to IMG and doesn't. You don't just go to you don't just go to IMG and fall off the map. Like that doesn't happen.
It's a fully private establishment. Yeah.
Bro, it's the, you know how
these people were vetted.
Taco, you know how like in college football they say that, or there's always a standard, like the saying Bama's the standard or the SEC is the standard. Yep. IMG's the SEC of it's Mike, you've been silent this topic. Private
school, so this means these people are vetted. They know what time it is.
Mike, you've been silent this topic. I want to get your take. Hey, let's just be happy that it's cartel related and not Mossad related. Okay, chat.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, I can't believe I just said that out loud.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Please don't cancel me.
I think IMG's not done getting in trouble.
Wait. Embellish.
I think this is going to unearth more.
Are you thinking that although this is not this is not the gambling scandal, do you think that how we are learning more as the days unfold about the NBA gambling scandal, that we are going to learn more about the IMG cartel scandal?
I think we're going to find out that they weren't just paying for tuitions, that they were paying to support the school.
I think that we're going to find out that the only good thing that Cash Patel can do with his job is scrutinize sports programs and not actually go after people that it matters.
Erica Kirk?
He's back. He's unhinged. He's back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But you get what I mean.
I know. I get what you mean, but I'm sorry, you teed that one up so perfect where
IMG, let's just put it this way. Taco, do you know who IMG Academy played one time in Ohio? Don't say it, Robbie.
The Cavs.
Why would IMG football team play the Cavs?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Do you remember the Bishop Sycamore scandal?
Definitely not.
Oh my god!
Well, all right. I'm gonna have to do like some Flimlo raps type shit and go over like the Bishop Sycamore, like relive Bishop Sycamore. Bro, all right, so Bishop Sycamore was this fake high school, like this con high school with grown niggas playing against, we're talking whole ass 30-year-old.
Like Danny Almonte when he was in
worse. There was a guy that was 22 playing as a sophomore wide receiver.
Bro.
I would love to hear him in the locker room afterwards. Yo, you should have seen me, bro.
And
You should have seen me, bro. I fucked that 14-year-old up.
Hey, Lee said they were touching.
Bro.
Yeah, we're back.
Bro, like going out there and mossing some fucking like high schoolers is diabolical.
But what's funny is IMG Academy whooped their ass.
Yeah, whooped their ass.
I think it was like 40 to something. Like they brought in their backups like in the second, like right at the beginning of the second quarter or second half. I mean, they played on. They played at. Yeah, and they played at Canton. I mean, they played on the field.
Yeah. The same field that they wouldn't let us play.
Yeah, motherfuckers wouldn't let me go and freaking kick a ball, but you're gonna let those motherfuckers.
I got to go on the practice field though. I got to go.
I did too, but yeah.
So that was cool. I love how no matter where we went during that trip, it was like there's a ball somewhere. I was like, we're definitely in fucking this. We are definitely in the state where football. Yeah, we're definitely in the state where football was invented. Everywhere we went, kids were outside playing football.
Everywhere. The park, where we had the park where we had the party.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going
crazy?
on?
All the people play football, but most of them ain't even good.
I don't know. They're casuals out there could wreck shit. Like I know. Look, there's a couple of places where we play football. Like Ohio plays football, Florida plays football, Georgia plays football, Bama plays football, Virginia plays football, Texas plays football, California plays football. New York, you guys do not produce a whole lot of football players.
You do basketball.
Every New Yorker that I've ever faced in football, actually, I have.
Well, remember this: the Brickenshaw Ferguson, baby.
That's cute.
Yeah, he probably put you in the locker and shut it on you.
Fuck.
Probably, you're right. This dude's fucking huge.
Damn.
Damn.
What's the next topic that we want to roll into, fellas? I just wanted to drop the IMG bomb.
Do you want me to just do it off my phone, or do you want to?
Yeah. Oh wait, let me see. Oh wait, you have it typed out. That's right. That's
no. I was talking the report card.
Oh yeah. All right. So our next topic of the night, we're actually gonna go and let me go to my Instagram really fast. Mike, there you are, right there at the top. So the NFLPA report card rankings came out, and honestly, there's some shocking revivals here.
There's a couple shocking revivals, and there's one or two shocking uh-ohs.
Yeah. These rankings are done by the NFLPA. This is all based on, it's based on a lot of things, ownership, coaching, facilities, how they treat the families, everything. It's basically the end of year report of like how good of a boss were you. So, Mike, what are some big ones that you want to bring up?
So I'm going to start. I'll list the top 5 and the bottom 5, and then we can dissect. So
yeah, because I'm shocked at someone that ended up in the fucking top 5.
Well, I'm shocked.
Can I see it? I think I know who it is.
I'm shocked at number 1.
The Commanders, right?
I'm shocked at number 1. I'm shocked at number 1, and I'm shocked at number 3. Yeah, Commanders at number 3.
So number 1 is
new ownership. That's just like trying to fuck.
So number 1 is Miami. Number 2 is Minnesota. Number 3 is Washington. Number 4 is Seattle, and number 5 is Jacksonville. The bottom 5 are Cincinnati, Tampa, Cleveland, which doesn't surprise me, Arizona. But I want to say this. The biggest shocker out of all 32 to me is Pittsburgh being bottom. That is the biggest shocker out of every single one of these. I am more surprised about Pittsburgh being in the bottom than I am Miami being on the top.
There was a lot of negatives for Pittsburgh, though, other than the training staff. Yeah. I feel like everything is shitty there except for the training staff.
Their ownership got a D-.
I think that
The
Pittsburgh.
Jets ownership apparently fucking tanked the card. This is the last year of the card.
So here's my justification as to why I think that Pittsburgh should probably, you could argue from their standpoint, be last. How it goes back to what I said at the beginning of this show. Is the definition of insanity. You are doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. They have done the same thing.
I think that's different, though.
Bro, I've been alive 12,696.
This is like taking your cafeteria and like how much you spend on stuff.
Taco. I've been alive 12,676 or 96 some odd days. They have done everything the exact same.
I think it says ownership is cheap.
Bro, if I can point out the same shit that they did when I was in diapers watching football, and I'm about to be 35 this year.
But then what would you say is it that they did the same that on that report card that makes the team like that?
They've had 3 coaches over that time frame.
Well, what's that have to do with this? That has nothing to do with the report card.
It's
right.
For the report. The facilities haven't changed. The facilities haven't changed.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
But that's ownership more than a coach.
Hang on.
How is a coach going to be like, we're going to spend $1.5 million to do this?
Ownership hasn't changed. Ownership hasn't changed. Those two things automatically already tie in as to how you would look at families and treat families, is because there's already, if the building ain't good, if the building ain't up kept, if the ownership ain't, creating a healthy culture and a healthy environment, the families aren't going to have that healthy culture and healthy environment. The one thing that they've done is they've done great with coaching. That's about it. The middle tier for Pittsburgh has been great. Everything else from the bottom shit rolls downhill. Everything with Pittsburgh is a reflection of them and their organization. So honestly, I'm not surprised. When you do things over and over again, you deserve to be at the bottom. Sorry, Pittsburgh fans. I love you, though.
You take away from the whole model of consistency where, that repetition breeds success. Mm-hmm. I would say it's a bigger indictment on how ownership is actually viewing and investing in the team and players. Seemingly that it's more like they own the team but don't care about it. And it aligns with Tomlin wanting to leave and looking at some of the things that they've had, attracting free agents.
I've worked at companies where my supervisor has been great, but the overall CEO and the overall company culture is not great.
Yep. Me too.
So, and I think that this is what's happening. We've been in those corporate environments. I'm not surprised at Cleveland. I'm not surprised at Arizona. I'm not surprised at Cleveland. I am a little bit surprised at Tampa.
I'm not. I'm surprised they're that low, but I'm not surprised they're in the bottom row.
I'll say that. I just think that Tampa's an anomaly because it's like it seems like even if they win, like even when they're winning, I don't feel like that they're like not enough like media attention, like coverage or like anything. Like I feel like that they are very much a underappreciated team, an underappreciated just entity in the NFL of what they actually do bring to the NFL.
How in the hell are the Jets number 8?
I thought they would be worse.
Duh.
But facilities and ownership are two different things. And in New York, there's just a certain level that,
Wait, where are the Jets? Where are the Jets? On the overall, they're 18.
Yeah, overall, but like they're number 8 in head coaching. They're an A in head coaching, and they're also
I think that the locker room just took to Aaron Glenn. Honestly,
you think so?
Yeah, I think that's
how can you have that bad of a season and take to Aaron Glenn? This dude must be running the easiest locker room ever.
Treatment of family.
It's his first season.
Treatment of families gotten their number 8 too.
And I think that probably goes into like, you know, if they're probably like a family first organization, you know, that could be into like you know, mantras and different things of that nature.
All right, so are we done with the report card? This shit is. I feel like it's so like reflective of these billionaire owners that really don't give a fuck about anything and just like don't invest in teams and all that shit.
I think that the Jets there's a desire there. There's a desire that teams that repetitively are in the bottom, the Jets have this weird desire to always want to be in the conversation or always want to try and, you know, make a splash.
Well, you know, Woody Johnson has been pushing to get the report card canceled because of how bad the Jets' results have been.
Yeah.
I mean, he
can't. I think there's a couple that wanted that.
Yeah.
I am shocked that Washington is in the top. I think that is a consolation prize for new ownership, new coaching, new yada yada yada, new regime change, everything, because the facilities are still shit.
Might have brought some better chefs though.
All right, so hold on. Hey.
And Magic Johnson got an aura about.
Hey, we respect the Washington. Ever since when they transitioned from the Redskins to the football team, we respect that cooking staff because that same cooking staff has pretty much like and I know one of the brothers personally. There's a photo of together on Instagram, and we still talk. Every time he's in town, like we chill and shit. But yeah, big ups because like there's a lot of Washington players that come out here, and they train up at Pikes Peak and shit. You know, I think just every athlete comes to Colorado to train. I don't know why I said that. I just think that every athlete just at this point comes out here. But and the Dolphins. I don't get that. Can we talk about that, Mike?
They had a billionaire owner.
Yeah. We could definitely talk about it.
I mean, the Spanos family are billionaires, but I mean, look at what they've done with the Chargers. So I don't think that all these teams have billionaire owners. It's not a matter of that. Like,
I mean, head coaching, they got towards the bottom. Ownership, they got.
It is Miami.
Second, they got 11th in ownership, 7th in treatment of families.
Do you think that treatment of families is just weather related?
I mean,
that can't be weather related.
No, but that sure don't hurt.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's why they got the B+. I'm just saying like that doesn't hurt. I'm sure they have a good cafeteria. I didn't have all the grade, but like
I can't imagine how these people really be bad to the families. Like that's just bad PR.
But it also depends on what. I'll be honest too. I think it also depends on what kind of a group. Robbie, you can attest to this. It depends what kind of a group of players you have, and team depends on what those families really want. And what they consider.
So in the military, we do something very, very similar. Where, shout to Smart Water, where we do this at the end of every year with bases. Yeah. And it's, you know, how families are treated. And like it's a survey that doesn't even come out to us as the troops. I mean, we have like a survey that we do as troops, but there's a survey that the families do, you know, and it's usually like an exit survey, you know, like if you're leaving, you know, you're PCSing somewhere else, et cetera, et cetera. I say all this to say that this feels like a very similar exercise.
I mean, here's an example. And yes, I'm being joking, but I'm not joking at the same time. There's a lot bigger difference than what, say, Bo Nix's family and Antonio Cromartie's family want. You know, Antonio Cromartie's wife might be mad if they don't have free babysitting.
I want to fight you. Antonio, I love you.
Just
I did not say
saying.
that shit. I did not say that shit. I did not say that shit.
I said it.
Yo, remember when D Hop
Didn't
left
remember the name?
Houston? Yeah, he left Houston because Bill O'Brien was like, this motherfucker has too many baby mamas.
He couldn't remember his own kids in order.
Jesus.
Bro.
Hey, that wasn't me. It was him. It was on HBO. It was on Hard Knocks.
Hey, that was the funniest shit. I want to take this moment to go ahead and we shout out a lot of college football programs.
Okay.
This motherfucker did not like this.
Hold on. Let me bring it up.
I'm also trying to think of how I want to also set up my other joke. Like, I'm gonna highlight one school, but I'm gonna throw in a joke about like one other player. It's like I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that.
All right, I'm good.
I'm like, do I lead with my punchline first? Like, fuck.
It's your fancy,
bro. Hey, for you guys are witnessing off the fucking dome scripting at its fucking finest. Like you guys are witnessing off the dome scripting. I have to pull up the punchline first. I gotta first pull up the punchline because I am gonna lead with the punchline and then I'm gonna get into I'm a hook. We're gonna hook and then we're gonna get into the actual topic. We're gonna use one thing for another thing. So really quick, it is NFL rookie season. We are going to be getting I would like to say that we're just going to be getting you guys ready for your rookie drafts, but we're going to be getting ready for our rookie drafts, except for Taco because he doesn't play in Dynasty.
Well,
do you want to be in Taco? Do you want to be in a Dynasty League, Taco?
Sure.
Yeah. You want to be in Dynasty League? All right. We're gonna put Taco in a Dynasty League chat.
I think that'll make some good content for the season.
Yeah. We're
in the draft.
Give him a tug, you know.
I'll give you my third round pick. I'll give you my second round pick right now for a 27 first.
With that being said and stated, that means that we do have to start getting into research season. We're going to keep this light because we do have to get ready to wrap up the show. Before highlighting one specific school, I do just want to shout out Ruben Bain at this combine, coming in at 6'2", 263, but with an arm length of 37.8. My man's has legitimate fucking T-Rex arms.
I think in comparison, his arms are short or smaller. Okay, I'm not saying they're actually smaller than I'm saying in comparison, they're smaller than Pickett's hands.
Put it this way. He has the third shortest arms of any defensive end to ever participate in the NFL Combine.
Yes.
With that being said, I actually do want to take this time to highlight the Ohio State. I don't know what in the creatine and cornflakes is fucking going on with Ohio State. Caleb Downs, Reese, Styles, Spore. Like, what the fuck is going on? Tate.
All right, throw it over to me. Here we go. You ready?
Go ahead, Mike.
So, Carnell Tate will run the 40 tomorrow. Caleb Downs didn't run the 40. Taco, do you know who Carnell Tate or Caleb Downs is?
Yes. They are players the Giants are looking to draft.
Okay.
You're not getting both. That's impossible.
I know, but at 5, they're both on the board.
Okay, so there might be 4 Ohio State players taken in the top 10.
It's Mendoza and then 4 Ohio State guys, including that linebacker that tested really
So
good.
Lorenzo Styles Jr. at linebacker.
Okay, linebacker.
ran a 4.27 official 40. Arvell Reese, edge rusher. Oh, no. Lorenzo Styles is a safety. Arvell Reese ran an official 4.46. And Sonny Styles ran an official 4.46 at linebacker.
Sonny Styles is going to be a giant.
Go watch these dudes film, and you're going to be like, holy fucking world beaters.
Sonny Styles. No, it gets better. Sonny Styles ran the 4.46. Right? Sonny Styles ran a 4.46.
Yep.
With the 4.46, Robbie, his vertical was 43.5.
As high as Nate Robinson.
Standing vert 43.5.
Bro, he like broke the combine testing for a linebacker. In general, he just broke the combine testing.
His broad jump was 11.2.
You know what this reminds me of? That year Saquon Barkley fucking tested like a monster.
But the difference is he backed it up. We don't know if this guy will.
Well, yes, but I'm just saying like testing. Like when Saquon tested.
Dontario Poe. Robbie, remember when Dontario Poe freaking blew up the testing and he went from a third-round pick to a top 15?
But this kid has the film to back it up, though.
Bro, listen. This is a weird season, Taco. Don't get sold on measurements or nothing.
No, but from everything that I've heard from you and from others, this kid's tape is ridiculous, too. It's not like he's like, oh, he's just a combine freak. No, he has tape, too.
Here's something I want to talk about real quick. I know running back, wide receiver, and wide receiver, and quarterback have not gone yet. They go tomorrow. But Robbie, you have all the DBs have gone, all the linebackers have gone, trenches, and tight ends have gone. Sonny Styles had a 43.5-inch vert, like I've already mentioned. Eli Stowers, the tight end out of Vanderbilt, 45.5 as a tight end. 6'4", 239, and he had a 45.5-inch vert. Kenyon Sadiq, 6'3", 241, and he had a 43.5-inch vert. Holy crap, big boys.
So
their RAS scores, their RASs are going to be so high.
What I'm going to say is big boy Blastoise, big man Blastoise. Like, we have some big boys, especially at tight end, that are moving and fucking grooving this year. These motherfuckers are in the cut.
Sadiq 4.39.
We have some tight ends that are in the cut like peroxide, and I'm excited for it because this might. When you talk about the tight end position, this has been a position that has been growing rapidly in football and is becoming more widely accepted throughout football, especially with the rise of the over the years, we've seen, 12 personnel become very popular, and now all of a sudden 13 personnel has become very popular. Very, very, very popular. The NFL is a copycat league, a recency bias type of league. So I think that we're going to see a lot of these young tight ends probably come out. There's probably going to be 2 or 3. I'd even be willing to go as high as 3 on record and state that we might see year 2 breakouts. The tight end position is typically a 3 to 5 year breakout position. We might be seeing year 2 breakouts a lot sooner rather than later.
And I know who one you think is going to break out in season 2.
I think Sadiq is going to.
No, but I'm saying there's one that's going to be a second-year player this coming year in the NFL, and I know you're going to say If we had to say tight end breakouts right now, I know who you would say is going to be a second-year breakout.
Tight end breakouts right now, I don't have one. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, you do. It's going to be Theo Johnson.
Okay, yeah.
You don't know yet.
All right, hold on, hands off.
I'm just saying, early. If Robbie had to pick one right now, it's going to be. If Robbie had to pick one right now,
if I had to go on record right now, if you were to be like right now, heading into next season, yeah, like if you were to be like you're on the board, you have to wait for someone. Like if you were to be like you can't go early tight end, you're not allowed to pick a top. I'd be like, yeah, I'll just wait on Theo. Like I'll just wait. Like,
although I do have to say we didn't see him with Leak being healthy. I do expect them to get another wide receiver on top of that, and you don't know what else they're going to do at tight end because Njoku and Likely are both available. So I think everything is on the board.
I'm talking right now with as things are. If you were to tell me like, hey, give me a sneaky tight end for fantasy next year, I'd be like, yo, Theo gonna cook next year.
I would go the tight end with the Colts, Warren. If it wasn't for
he's gonna go too high,
bro. That man would have been such a
I'm talking a sleeper. I'm talking someone that people right when we get into August, we're probably okay. I'll give some grace. Let me reel it back. When we get into June, and I start talking about my early redraft, like gyms. We're going to be the only YouTube channel that's dropping Theo Johnson gems. No one else is going to be doing it unless someone here goes on another show.
We'll see. I feel like that's too obvious. But, again, I just...
You feel like that's too obvious compared to one of the tight ends that are going to be that...
Like...
You think that everyone's going to be high on the Giants' offense come next season? You think that everyone's going to, as of things stand right now, if you had to draft tomorrow and I told you to go get a sleeper tight end, because I guarantee you Theo is not going before round 12. Right now. If I told you cannot pick a tight end before the 12th round, so that means Warren's gone. Loveland's gone. These guys are gone.
Will Loveland be gone?
Would Loveland be gone? Would Loveland be gone? If
in the 12th round? I think
Loveland's going to be drafted as a top 5 tight end, top 6 tight end.
I'll say top. I'll drop it to top 8. I'll drop the top 10.
Someone's gonna reach.
Yeah, someone's gonna reach. Chicago Bears fans are definitely reaching on Loveland this year. The Indiana Bears.
I mean, last year Kyle Pitts is going like around the 14th tight end.
Look, I'm dropping gems early right now. And we're not even in draft season. We're not even in NFL draft season. And I'm already putting y'all on game of like.
I gotta see AJ Barner might be that fucking dude.
I don't think that. I think that Barner's gonna be a top like Barner's gonna go like round 9, round 9, round 10, round 8. Like because of that Super Bowl prowess. Like I don't think that Barner's gonna fall.
And are there tight ends that are gonna be drafted this year that are gonna be any good?
Speaking of AJ Barner, thank you for the payday. If you
I know what tight end I want. I want Brenton Strange, baby.
I don't know if he's going to be the number 1 tight end on his own team.
Oh my Jesus Christ! I just said that about Theo Johnson.
There's rumors that Goddard wants to go there.
There's rumors that a lot of people want to go to the Giants as well. So.
Look.
That's what I'm saying between Njoku and Likely. I think there's
I can see Strange being in that range, but hey, look, what do I know? I've only been,
Is Evan Ingram someone that I can consider in that range? because he had a bad year last year.
Yeah.
I take a shot at Ingram.
You could probably consider Evan Ingram maybe a little bit lower. And then
I'll take Evan
Ingram.
Bro,
The amount of people that were like, Evan Ingram gonna break out, and then like that shit happened, and then like because everyone that was high on Evan Ingram and coming to this year, they were high on him because of previous years, and it just never happened. It was the Kyle Pitts effect all over again. And so like seeing it like shit. Like I know what this is like.
You know who would be interesting? TJ Hawkinson. It'd be interesting.
I think that Hawk has so much community love and so much fan love that people are just gonna pick him mid-range no matter what.
I really need to see where Likely ends up.
Look, fantasy season is upon us. It's approaching. You know. Other than that, any final words, boys?
Nope.
No, I have
I'm
nothing.
interested to see what happens with the wide receiver in the Dolphins. What's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Waddle?
Yes. Because I know there was rumors that the Giants were. I saw there was a swap of like Slayton in 5 for Waddle in 10, which I'm not terribly mad at that, but I'm not sure if I'd take Waddle for 2 years instead of like. It really depends on the kind of prospect that you have at 5 to do something like that.
Chat, I don't even know. Let me see what like I haven't even fucking logged into my DraftKings in like a week.
Who would you guys rather have, Breece Hall or Kenneth Walker?
I'm taking
because
Breece.
both of y'all teams need running backs.
I'm taking Breece. I'm taking
the talent.
But then, if you guys would be taking Breece, then why would Seattle, a team that, again, Mike, you're saying you take the talent, why wouldn't you then just, again, you made sure you went with committee. You had Chardonnay, who in his own right is super talented but not able to stay healthy. Why wouldn't you just draft another 3rd to 4th round running back and get rid of Walker? And then
Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
Because you have no idea about college, and this is the worst running back draft class in probably 6 to 7 years.
I understand, but you can still sign someone at a cheaper rate.
A 3rd round running back this year. They're saying that the number 5 running back this year would have been the number 10 or 11 or even lower last year.
Dog, UFC mañana.
You say that, but then there's some undrafted guy who's going to show up as a monster.
Mike.
Yeah, but overall.
Mike.
Give me the fight.
Let me get a thumbnail for tomorrow night.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to do UFC tomorrow night. We're going to look, might as well stream tomorrow.
I'll do it.
Yep. No wife, no kid. You know.
Who's the headliner?
Moreno and Kavanaugh.
Okay. That's all I need. I just got to get Moreno. I'm just going to get Moreno, and that's it.
Yep. I'm taking Moreno, obviously. I kind of want to go Vera, but he's going up against David Martinez. That's going to be tough.
I'll get you set. I'll get you one. I'll do it tonight or tomorrow morning.
That tomorrow we're gonna stream that joint. We're gonna stream that joint and see what's up. I'm not gonna drop no picks on air. I'm gonna take tonight, do some fucking research. But yeah, I might as well fucking stream that fight for you guys. I might as well bring back. Betting is kind of ass. Yeah, all big faves. Yeah. You know. Like it's only worth it if we're gonna get if we're gonna get a nasty like fucking payout. Like what we'll do is like I'll have you guys like drop picks in the Discord chat throughout the day tonight and tomorrow before I go live. And then when I go live, we'll go ahead and we'll start smacking some shit.
Okay.
Other than that, Y'all ready?
Peace
Cheers
out.
to me. Cheers to you. All the rum boys and girls. What it do? Dilly dilly. We
Dilly
love and
dilly,
appreciate
y'all.
you. Thank you, chat. Rrrr.